that was a way to start the pod. Yo, welcome back to Fatherhood Forward, where we celebrate fatherhood today. I'm your co-host, Jahi.
You already know what it is, man. Yo, hold on.
610.
6 weeks is crazy.
Hey, yeah, we talk about that later.
We might have to know, though. We might have to end the pod on that.
We can do that. We can do that. Start over.
It's no start over.
It ain't no start over. We rolling, man. We got Wood, we got Jahi, we got Corey. We here, man.
We here. So we here for episode 2, man. Pleasure to be back. We're excited. We want to thank everybody for the support that we've got so far. And y'all just pushing us and motivating us to keep going. So
that's
we here.
Facts, man. Nothing but support.
Definitely been appreciating the love that we're getting.
Yeah,
facts.
For sure. So today we're here to kind of talk about the different levels of being a dad.
That's a fact, man. Because there's levels to this. It really is levels.
Definitely levels to this.
Absolutely.
You can't claim that you Brady in this when you putting up Dak Prescott numbers. Mm-hmm. You can't say that you Jordan in this when you put up Robert Parrish minutes. Like don't come at me like that, man. There's levels to this, and this ain't no disrespect to nobody. But call a spade a spade.
I'm disrespecting niggas. If you don't take care of your kids, you just a nigga on the team. That ain't
you
got
deserve
no
the disrespect.
You deserve it. You feel me? You deserve it.
Facts.
And I can confidently say that I feel like, you feel me, me and my co-hosts, we all on that same level. We all full-time dads, you feel
Facts.
me? We all in this shit for the long run, so.
And I feel like that's why we can speak to this so truthfully and give our perspective on this, because we really is in it every day. And I'm not saying this to say that we the greatest dads ever and we know everything, because we all learning day by day, but I think we know a good little bit of something.
That's a fact.
And we seen other things.
Super dads out this June.
Facts.
Yeah. So one of the things the first thing we wanted to talk about, and really wanted to get Wood's perspective on this, is like what we already know what it kind of means to, like, because we discussed this like ending off the last episode, like what it means to be a dad to us, but like what does it mean to be a father beyond like biological ties or like just being there emotionally and financially? Like, what does it mean and how does it make you feel? Stuff like that.
Well, like my girl daughter welcomed me in this joint open arms, bro. Like,
that's love.
Like, when I first started coming around and shit, you know, I just come around with chill and I go to the crib, but like I would say probably 2 months. Probably 2 months in, she just straight asked me like, "What, you gonna be my stepdad?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, she caught me off guard. You feel me? But to my girl told me that she never said that to nobody else. You feel me? It was. Let me rewind. My stepdaughter never had the pleasure of meeting her father. Her father passed away before she was born. You feel me? So
okay.
I guess I don't know if she was looking for a stepdad or if she was waiting on that to happen. But she really she welcomed me, bro, with open arms. She didn't have no problem with me. She never had no issue with me. Which made it easier for me to treat her like she was mine. Like I don't treat her no differently than I treat my daughters, even though my daughter is 2 and 10 months, almost 11 months. She's 8. I came around when she was 5. So it's like she's made it easy for me, bro. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. I don't have no issue being there for her financially, mentally, whatever she needed to talk to me about that she can't talk to her mom about. Like, she come to me on that type time. Like, I don't want to tell my mom XYZ, or this is what happened in school. Bro. That type shit, you feel me? So yeah, she made it easy.
Being
for me,
a stepdad is just as important as being a regular dad, bro. Like, cause I grew up with a stepdad. Like, my stepdad was around since I was probably like 2, 3. I don't know. I gotta check with my mom on that. But yeah, bro. Just having being able to have like a father figure there, no matter, you know what I mean, if it's biologically or not, that shit go a long way. Cause yeah, you like coming into the picture, so it's a little different. Like, that's how I always viewed it anyway. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like you handling it as if you are her dad, and I feel like that's the best way to approach it. But it's like different situations you won't want to overstep different
And
things.
that's in the beginning, bro. That's the biggest problem I had is like the correcting.
Mm-hmm.
How I when she do something wrong, I'm the man in the house. You feel me? She ain't never had no man in the
Right.
house. So when I get angry or when I yell, am I putting fear into her? Like I had to really like it be times still to this day where I had to check with my girl. Like, yo, did I do too much? She be like, nah, like you handling that
But
the
that's
way you
good
should
that y'all
handle.
got that respect level, like that you
Yeah,
got that respect level to, you know what I
yeah.
mean, to make sure that you ain't overstepping.
I just don't ever want to be in a situation where she like, nigga, you not my dad. You feel me? From 5 years old to 30. You feel me? I don't want to.
Right.
Nigga, I don't never want to experience that should break my heart, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That should fuck me up. You feel me? Like this for somebody to even.
Corey has shared a. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Corey had shared a video with me that I really took a liking to. So he was like took him back, like, because obviously we're gonna have moments where we raise our voices, we yell at our kids and stuff like that. So to offset the imbalance and to create a level of like rationale for your kids. So if you yell at them when they do things wrong, make sure you just have that same energy. Not you specifically. Make sure we all have the same energy when they do something good, and we're ecstatic. And that's
something that I'm working on right now. Like I got to work on that myself. Yeah, I can understand where that video was coming from with that. Like you want the praise to be as loud as the
bro sent me the same video, and the only like rebuttal I had to that shit was like when I was growing up. This is the difference between our generation and I guess our parents' generation. If I did something I was supposed to do, then that's just something I was supposed to do. You feel me? I'm not getting congratulated.
You're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's just like somebody clapping their hands for us, and we doing the shit that we supposed to do as fathers. You feel me? Like
but the difference is that like we talking about adults. Yeah, we can't reward adults for doing what they're supposed to do. But the kids, they don't know. Like they just go through life just doing whatever. So we do gotta reward them for doing what they're supposed to do.
It really helps with the emotional balance because kids growing up are emotional until like you really get a good understanding of who you are. You know what I mean? So just on that aspect. But to go back to what we was talking about, like beyond biological ties, right? So I've been through some stuff in my life, right? And I don't know if y'all seen the thing with Kel, you know the dude from Keenan to Kel?
Yeah.
Not Keenan, but Kel.
Yo.
So Kel so just in case the audience doesn't know, right, what's going on. From what I understood from the situation is bro wife had some kids on him. And he stayed there.
Wait.
Kids.
Say that again. Say that again. Bro wife had
kids.
Some kids.
Wait. Yeah, bro wife had some kids on
That's with an S.
And see, I don't know to the extent of how he was helping take care and raise these children, but going into my personal life, I've been through some things, right? And I don't know if a woman that I was dealing with had a child on me, would I still take care of them kids like they're mine?
Wife.
If that's my wife?
It's over.
I don't know if I'm man enough to do that,
it's
bro.
Over.
And I don't even,
not only did you go fuck on me, you had this baby.
You kept that baby.
You had these babies.
Yeah, come babies. On, babies is crazy.
That's what make it worse.
Like, fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
We know who not getting no sucker free gear, man. He gets
cause that ain't flying, man. That ain't flying.
So
man. We gotta dive into this topic a little more though, because like I said, it is levels to this shit, and let's kind of break down the different levels of the different type of dads that are there.
We going from top to bottom. I'm sorry, from the bottom. Go ahead.
Let's go from the bottom up. So what would y'all say is the bottom tier? Because like I know we talked a little tiny bit about it the other day. Me, I think it's like a deadbeat. But then we got to kind of break down what a deadbeat is, what a deadbeat actually is.
Right.
So like, what would y'all call a dead? What would y'all like describe a deadbeat as?
Simply somebody that don't see their kids, bro. Like if you don't visually like not I'm coming to pick my son up. You feel me? But like, if you don't see your kids, bro, that's like the least you can do is come see them, bro. Like, you got kids out here on
That's
this
a
earth.
fact.
It's motherfuckers
Yeah.
where I live at that got kids that live around the corner from them. And you're not going to see your kids, bro. Step kids go to school
Nah.
with your real
See, I
kids.
feel like
You don't see
that's
your
crazy.
kids, bro. Come on, bro.
I feel like a deadbeat. It's still a little bit more perplexed to it than just seeing them too. Because it's one thing to not see them, but again, we talked about you made that responsibility once you laid down. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
You still got an obligation, regardless of the relationship status, to your baby mom to help raise that kid, whether it's financially, time, or like emotionally too.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing none of that, like none of that is getting checked off your list, then you a deadbeat in my eyes. Like the kid barely know you. You ain't doing nothing. You just out here living your life like you ain't got no kids.
On vacation, your kids
Yeah,
struggling.
I think the deadbeat gotta be the bottom tier. Like kids struggling, baby mom struggling. Like you living your best life.
You out here at the bars, buying shots, drinking it up, living your life.
You buying a bar drink.
Yeah, and we had talked about this the other day. Yeah, you in there buying.
You buying drink.
Yeah.
What you,
Right.
It's on me.
You spending more outside than you spending on the diapers.
Diapers cost us
Yeah,
bad.
we talked about this the other day.
Whatever.
Nah, you don't got. Wait, you said what?
I don't gotta buy it.
You don't got to pay for what?
I don't pay for diapers, bro.
Yeah,
I get them for free.
Man, by the grace of God.
Facts.
No, but we was talking about this the other day. We was talking about this the other day, right? And I think Will had mentioned that it's another level underneath a deadbeat. And I don't know what the hell is is that just somebody who don't acknowledge that they have kids, or that's still a deadbeat?
That's a real thing. It's a real thing, bro. I feel like it's levels to deadbeat.
Does a deadbeat even acknowledge that he has kids though?
Yeah,
that shit is grouped together, bro.
I think it's grouped together. I'm gonna go with Jahi. I think it's grouped together.
I don't know.
Because either way, you're not doing nothing.
We got deadbeats that do stuff.
Grade A deadbeat.
Yeah,
because I think right above a deadbeat is the guy that acknowledges that he has kids. Mm-hmm. But them type of guys, they more so is making excuses. Like they got everything in the world is against them on why they can't be with their kids.
Right.
Like, like my baby mom, she drawing on me, or I ain't got the funds, or I can't go get them and take them to X, Y, and Z. Everything in the world is everything else is the problem except them. I think that's above a deadbeat. Like you got the mindset.
He's above a deadbeat, or he at least he acts like he has the mindset and he wants to do things.
Right,
he's just held down by the weight of the world.
Right, but he ain't putting no action into it. You got 1,000,007 excuses, because they all excuses at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day. Then after that, I feel like we got the every other weekend dad.
I mean,
that'd be situational.
That's a little situational though, because you at that point you spending time with them. I wouldn't even put that as low as the deadbeat.
You got the intermediate deadbeat, the one that comes around every few months,
right?
Or he tell the kids, "I'm about to come pick you up.
I'm on the way.
I'm be there. I'm be right there.
I'm on the way."
And he lead the kid.
Hey,
my pop on the porch.
My pop used to be like, "Yo, I'll be there around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock."
Oh my God.
Yo, he used to kill me with that.
I'll be in there between 2 and 10, nigga.
Nigga ain't never slide.
Don't wait up for me.
No wait up.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh man!
You said, you gonna hit you with you fell asleep? That's when I came. That's when I came.
Right there. Your mom said
he ain't never pump fake, but he definitely used to hit me with the time frame. I used to be like, man, I'm going outside, man. You slide, chirp me or something when you get here, man.
Right.
Yo, bro gave you an 8-hour window. Like I'll be here from between 2 to 10 o'clock.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
That level still is beneath the every other weekend dad because they still, and it's above the dead because they got some sort of relationship to where they calling the kid, talking to the kid, obviously to make that call to say, yo, I'm gonna be there at this time, but they just not showing up.
Right.
But I feel like the every other weekend dad, they still get a pass because I don't think there's nothing wrong with that because that's situational. Like you still handling your responsibilities when it's your time because that's what y'all coordinated. So I don't put nothing down on them. The situation just a little different,
right?
And that's what I don't want to do that on this pod. And like just because you're not with your baby mom, that you can't be a good dad. You could still be a good dad if you're not with your baby mom.
Yeah,
absolutely,
for sure.
Yeah, you need to say that one more time, so fellas don't get that shit in their head and be like, man, my baby mom this and that. I'ma just fall back. Nah, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your job. And you're just gonna have to weather the storm, man.
You gotta weather the storm.
Happens in seasons, bro.
Facts. You gotta weather the storm, and that's why. And even in them situations, like I know, I don't want to put the women down. I know relationships can be hard. Men and women is difficult.
Yeah,
but y'all gotta nurture that relationship still, even though y'all not together. Because y'all got to do it for the kids. At least do it for the kids.
Bro, some people can't bite that
and
bullet.
Beefing.
Some people can't bite that bullet.
You got
man.
to though. I know.
I know
it's
about
hard.
it. You do have to, but think about it like the Kel situation, but in reverse. You got men who make 2-3 babies at a time. You giving false promises out to women and stuff like that, and women are supposed to deal with that. So think in turn of, all right, I waited 9 months to have this nigga baby. He was barely here throughout the whole time, and I'm supposed to make it easy on him to see this child. And this is just one example, because it varies depending on how willing the father is.
Yeah,
but in these specific situations, that's how you sometimes have a every other weekend dad, because we got to go through the courts and you know what I mean. Like it's all. Unfortunately, we putting the kids through. We making the kids suffer for what us adults had to go through, and that's not fair, but that's reality.
Coming from a child that's been an every other weekend child, you feel me? I still felt the effort. You feel me? I still felt like my pop was still trying to. He was trying. You feel me? No matter what he was going through personally in his personal life, or what him and my mom was going through, or whatever the situation was, he still was trying. You feel me? No matter what it was,
that's
outside of us, he still made it about us. You feel me? And I definitely take my hat off to him for that.
That's all it's about, bro. I'm gonna say that so many times on this pod, bro. All it takes is effort.
Effort,
like,
man.
And you want the kid to feel the effort more than anything. Like the kid got to feel the effort because that's who it's about. Your baby mom, she as an adult, she should understand the effort that you putting in, and I feel like both parties need to give each other a little grace in that situation. Cause that's a tough situation to be in, but y'all got to help each other out to help the kid. As long as y'all keep the kid first, everything cool.
I agree. All right, so we got deadbeat.
Mm-hmm.
We got intermediate,
grade A, grade intermediate deadbeat.
But we got deadbeat, then the excuse guy.
Excuse guy.
He's intermediate. Because he'll get his kids every so often. Wait, no, you're right. The excuse guy.
And then we got the intermediate that's coming in every now and then.
And every other weekend?
Then we got every other weekend.
All right, every other weekend. But then after that, now we like the every other weekend is kind of like the middle point.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not putting them down. They're not on a bad position.
It's not their fault.
It's situation.
No, think about it. No,
let's talk about it.
Give them grace though. So, and this is going to be my role on this podcast. I'm
you're definitely the what you call it? You playing both sides. You understand both ends.
To. Somebody has to defend the fellas who need defense. Right?
Some niggas don't need that shit though. Some niggas don't deserve defense.
Because it's certain situations
but you see
where
how
the
you
niggas
say
is fucking
some. You see how you say some. Even if we're talking about 98% of men who are in the wrong, that means 2% of men don't get defense. that ain't fair for them.
Yeah, you're right.
Now you put your penis in that vagina. Y'all had sex, right?
End of the day, I feel like
now
at that point, I feel like nigga, be a dad. You feel me? I don't feel like there's no excuse after that.
But women change after they drop these children, and it's
Give me my
levels
fucking
to
son.
change, bro. It's levels to change, though.
You're right. I agree. I can't be.
Is
On
it not?
that. You're right.
It is, but like we the men, so we got to be able to adapt to that change because that's the choice that we made. It's again, I can't give too much of a pass. Like I get what you saying, like, but we didn't made them changes. You feel me?
Yeah, but we ain't go through what them niggas had to go through, man. We want to be with our woman, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I even know men now they have a child with the girl and don't per se want to be with this girl, and since the girl ain't having that, we're gonna make it hard on you, bro.
That is true. That's very true. Yeah. And it shouldn't be like that. Women, stop doing that.
No, it shouldn't be like that. But can you fault her? Say you led the girl on, bro. And I'm not saying this is a situation
happens more times than none, though.
I'm guilty of it in my life. Like I know for sure I've led women on before, and it wasn't a comfortable feeling. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if a child was involved.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? It's definitely women that hold that on. I'm like, oh, you don't want to be with me? Well, I can't. I'm not gonna make this easy for you, like you said. But it's also, I didn't had this conversation with my girl. It's men out there that's like, oh, well, I can't be with you. Well, I'm not doing nothing for the kid. Yeah, so it go on both sides, and I think that's corny as hell too. Because what the kid got to do with it?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So that's why I say y'all got to nurture that relationship and you know what I mean.
Be
for
adults
the
at the end of the day.
Child.
Just be adults.
Yeah.
You feel me? It don't have nothing to do with y'all no more. It don't have nothing to do with what girl he messing with or what nigga she messing with until the nigga is in the picture to where this nigga or this female is in your kid's life. You feel me? That's the only thing I feel like y'all should. If it come to that point, y'all should have a sit down. If me and my girl break up today, and later down the line she get with a nigga, bro, and this nigga is around my daughters, we gonna have a sit down, bro. Because first of all, you a man and you're around my daughters. You're around my daughters. I need to check your temperature. You feel me? But
absolutely,
and I feel like she would feel the same way. Like, you got this bitch around my daughters. Excuse my language, but that's how my girl shit. That's how she'd be acting.
Yeah, because that's definitely how Stephanie coming.
Yeah, so
she definitely coming crazy.
I just feel like at the end of the day, you gotta be adults for the kids. You feel me? You're not being an adult. If you're still a child. If you're still a child yourself, then that shit ain't gonna work, man. You're gonna be on this list.
If me and Stephanie was to be done today, I need to know the nigga that she, you know what I mean, dealing with. I ain't gonna like it. Because that's my girl, but I need to know who you dealing with because you around my boys, and I feel like at that point, I don't want you coming in here because I know all niggas want sons. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
These ain't your sons. Now I'm not going.
Kids, nigga.
Yeah, they not your sons. I'm not going to tell you that you can't.
Like it's my situation.
I ain't going to tell you that you can't you know what I mean, be a stepdad because I'm not going to take that away from you. I'm not going to take that away from them because I'm not there every day because I'm not with mom. But you're not going to be acting like these your sons, like you made these little niggas, because that's still me. I'm still the disciplinarian. Don't be hitting my kids. That's not on. Then I got to fuck you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they tell me some shit, then now we got to get into it.
Some of these kids is bad as shit, man.
They do be bad, but call me.
Some of these kids is bad as shit, man. Do I want to speak on this? I got a friend.
Just think about it. Think about it before you say it. That's what I didn't do last episode. I learned a lesson there.
I know somebody that knows somebody, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's a dad and his sons. A stepdad is with the mom. The dad get the sons every weekend.
Okay.
Tell his sons to get a stepdad hell on purpose.
Now that ain't fair.
You feel me? Just being petty.
Yeah.
So, like, in that situation, I don't know if I would never put my hands on somebody else's kids. You feel me? I can't see myself ever doing that. But now we going, we can wrestle. Let's go play football out back or something. You feel me? We getting physical somehow. You feel me? We getting physical because now.
Little oops.
Yeah. You good? You are. You are.
Little oops.
Throw that ball hard as shit.
Yeah, you are. You feel me? But that's in a situation like that, like, I don't know, bro. I thank God for my stepdaughter, bro. Like she bad as shit too, but like she respect me. You feel me? So
that's what's up.
Day,
that
like,
should go a long way.
I never had to or ever could see myself getting physical or putting my hands on my stepdaughter. So, but my daughters, let's not get off topic. Go back to them.
So I mean, go ahead, Corey.
I mean, it sounds like we got those levels down packed, and like what kind of go into them. Now we kind of get into like closer to like where we at.
Yeah.
So and it is levels to even the dad being home every day, like because just because you still with mom, don't mean you like a top tier dad. I don't want that to get misconstrued either, because there's some dads that's better than dads that's in the house every day that they not even in the house at all.
Yeah.
Like don't get that twisted, because it's just because you there. You know what I mean? Giving money. I seen something the other day that I sent that to y'all and shit. It said a dad will spend money while a father will spend time.
Right.
The dad probably got more money than the father, but the father, he make more memories than the dad.
Exactly. The shit that
so
matters.
it's still different levels to, you know what I mean, being there. And I feel like that I'm trying to make sure I keep that in mind, like as throughout my fatherhood journey, because I don't want to be just a dad that's just there, like physically, but I ain't really doing nothing for the kids,
right? Or
other than like money and stuff,
Or you feel me? So it's just like I feel like that's where I'm at with it right now too, bro. Like just trying to decipher going to make money and being here mentally and emotionally and physically for my daughters. You feel me? So like I'm trying to. That shit tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit tough. Like this decision making on that is very tough.
Like we talked about, it's like it's a balancing act that we got to do.
Yeah,
you got to balance that out.
You got to balance and you got to figure out what matter and what don't matter. You feel me? That type of shit.
Right.
Like it's the importance of the shit that you do and the money that you spend. Like is there? It's definitely. He was on my ass about that shit last episode. Me working so many hours.
Yeah.
And all that type of shit. You feel me? But
there's only so many hours in a day, only so many hours in a week. Like
yeah.
And I was even having a conversation with my coworker Sean and shit, about like it's certain dads out there that don't want to that's in the house every day but don't want to go to the kids' games and shit. Dads out there that don't want to go to like daughters' recitals.
Yeah.
Like all that is a part of being a dad, bro. Like regardless if that's what you want to do or not, like or that's what you into or not. If the kids is about it, you gotta be about it.
You gotta support it. Yeah. You gotta support it.
You know what I mean? And now I'm even trying to like keep that in mind like now too, because like Sincere, he don't really like, he got a little Tykes basketball court, but he don't really pay that joint no mind. He more like in a like imaginative play, like playing with his cars, playing with his little action figures.
Yeah.
I'm not really into that, and I'm trying to get better, like, you know what I mean, find my footing in that. Stephanie, she go hard with him on that. Like he love playing with her. But like he don't really care for like the basketball shit. He I did get him a little T-ball set. He like that. So we be playing with that. But I'm trying to like keep in mind like, nah, I got to do this for him. And that's something I'm a work in progress with. I gotta play with him how he want to be played with, not like how I would feel like playing.
Yeah, that's your son for sure. You don't want to play no basketball.
Yo, chill out, man. I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Yo, Corey, you wasn't on the intramural basketball team, was you?
I wasn't on the intramural, John. Nah,
he wasn't.
I was busy making beats.
Yeah, you definitely.
Facts. I should have played though.
For sure. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I used to come to y'all games and shit.
So I don't know what happened to my connection. Yeah. Big recipes to my guy Mike. I actually I gave Seven's middle name is Michaela because of
That's hard. I never knew that. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's tough.
What you were saying right here?
So I kind of got cut out a little bit from what I understood. So the dad who is present every day there, but doesn't make the extracurricular activities, is still a
Right, like
step underneath the fully
we gonna label
active
him
father.
like a sometime supportive dad.
Yeah, he there, but he ain't there.
He there but ain't there.
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, cause Seven had gymnastics, and I really wasn't fucking with gymnastics, but I did go. I did go. I did go for her. I probably could have went more, but
Why
I
you wasn't
went.
fucking with it?
It was cool. It was cute, bro. But I be having, like, say I work Friday, right? I work Friday from like 1 to damn near 10:30. I get home late. Don't go to sleep till fucking 1 o'clock. Gymnastics is at 8:30 in the morning. I'm tired as fuck. And this is little kid. This little kid gymnastics. So I'm flipping her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the work.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
you feel me? And my girl
and
said like,
cried.
all right, now this is your weekend to go, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go.
But no,
gotta
go for her.
Yeah.
I get it though, bro.
I'm glad you just told me that. Because my daughter heavy as shit. I ain't about to be flipping. That's going to the gym for me.
That's what I'm saying. So
facts.
You gotta do what you gotta do though, for sure. So I believe you. Even if you at home and you miss that kind of stuff, bro, like that's something you can work on though. It's not nothing you can't come back from. But like, don't be stuck in that shit and then you putting all that stuff on mom. Like that's not fair.
That ain't fair.
Yeah.
Nah, it go down to like what you said last week too. That he like carving out time for family time. Like you gotta allocate that time.
Got a plan.
And I know that some of them I know some of them activities definitely be like on some shit, just like Jahi's saying. Like even like Sincere was in soccer like probably like a year and some change ago, but that shit was on like a Saturday morning. Like Jahi said, like it's just kids running around. It ain't no organization. Like when we see some sports, we want to see some sports happening. Yeah, like these little kids running around. They ain't even playing like a game or nothing. They playing tag, red light, green light, like. I don't want to be there, but I gotta be there for him because he see me like interacting with it. Like now he gonna be with it.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing like OD fun.
I can't wait to put Lennox in football, man.
You gonna put her in flag?
Nah, I wouldn't do no shit like that.
They got her for the kids though. I mean, I think even like with the flag,
she already like she mimicked me a whole lot, bro. Like she. Mm-hmm. I sit down, play the game. I sit my feet a certain way with the control. Like, bro, she mimicked me a whole lot. I just want to get her into more like girly activities. You feel me? Like I sit down with her and play with her dolls and shit like that, just so she can see like I'm versatile too. Like she don't have to be.
But even like it's in her blood too, though. So some things naturally like you can't neglect them. You gotta give her a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because different sports,
we still want our girls to be tough.
In different sports, like we know, like different sports help with different things too. Like she may start off in flag, but you never know. Like she may get the footwork down because you had it, and then she may veer off into like soccer, or like
lacrosse,
field hockey, lacrosse or something in high school. Like just building that foundation now. If she got the interest in it, why not?
I just be trying to show her like it's more to what she know, like what she see in the house. You feel me? My daughter like not really know out. She don't like bugs. My daughter's scared of hair, bro. Like all these women in my house, bro. If a piece of hair is on her, she will snap. Like she will fall out and snap. You feel me? So I just be trying to show her like it's more than what you see, what goes on in this house.
That's important, though. That's important.
Okay.
Back to the levels, though. We you say the sometimey dad, the half-ass supportive dad.
Yeah, he there, but he ain't
there.
there.
But ain't there. Yeah.
So we definitely get closer to the top, and then after that, you know what I mean? It come down to like we getting closer to like that real dad. And it's not, again, I can't say it enough. It's not just about being with the mom. Because I know some good dads that's not with the mom.
A1 dads.
It come down to like the effort that you putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Like is you going to see your kids, you talking to your kids. You could talk to your kids every day if you're not with them still. Like it's 2024. You got an iPhone. Mom got an iPhone probably. Get on FaceTime with them. Like I know somebody that's on FaceTime with their kid every night. and they ain't with the mom. Like just having that interaction, because the kids appreciate it. They don't know like what you and mom going through, as long as you don't put that in their face. Like just be there for your kid, man.
So is that he's got to be synonymous with the dad that's there every day, actively involved in the kid's life. It's just some circumstances he just has to deal with.
Right. But he doing what he got to do with his circumstances, and that's the big thing right there. Just no matter what your circumstances is, handle your responsibility.
That's all that come down to, man. Handle your responsibility. You provide and you protect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you should drink with mom. You can still kick some money out.
Yeah.
Especially if mom is like the primary one that has the kid every day. Like, bro, this shit get expensive. Like, we know that from like being in there every day. Like the money that we spending on this shit, the kids got to eat, diapers got to be had,
bro.
Ass got to get changed, so we need wipes.
Facts. This shit don't make no sense, bro. Like I be telling people, like my man just had a baby, bro, and I'm telling him, he's scared of shit, scared to death. Yeah, bro, I don't know if I'm ready. Like, bro, this shit not hard, bro. This shit really not hard to if you naturally want to do it, if you want to be there, and you want to be a dad, bro. This shit is not hard.
No, it ain't easy neither, though.
It ain't easy neither. No, it's not. It's not.
What you mean by it's not easy?
It's a lot of things that you have to put aside in order to like be there every day, because we don't know first of all, we don't know his circumstances, and we don't know if he's mature enough to really understand like this child comes first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to downplay it and say it's like, well, I'm not gonna say it's not that hard for you, but for somebody who's never. This is brand new. You don't know what to expect. You got the first month, then 2 months where it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
If somebody based raising a child on the first 2 months, they'd never have a fucking child.
They'll never have no kid again. Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's the only reason why I say like it ain't the easiest. Neither.
I feel like that's why I say it come down to the will.
Yeah,
it come down to your will though.
Yeah,
like if you willing to buckle down and you willing to put what you do on the regular to the side. This shit is not hard.
It's a matter of like selflessness that goes into it when you have a kid, but this is like an instant thing. It's not something that you can like gradually work into. Like you got to instantly become so selfless that I get the challenge, because like
it's either there or it's not.
Even with me, like I never like I was the only child until I was 6. So like me and my sister are 6 years apart. I'm not old enough to like help raise her, so like when she was born, I kind of just started doing for myself, because at that point you're a 6-year-old, you can kind of handle a couple of things. You don't need as much, but like I never really had to raise or help raise somebody else. So like I won't say like I was like a selfish kid, but like I just worried about me. So like I never really worried about somebody else until like I got in a relationship. But that's one thing to like worry about another adult. Now I got to worry about somebody that can't do nothing. Like I got to do everything for them. Like I got to hold the little motherfucker head up. Like you can't even do that for yourself. It's like even like sitting there feeding, like bro, it's challenging. It's time consuming. Like and you got to be prepared for that and ready for that and ready to make that change. I'm not gonna say it's easy though. It's not easy.
And even if you told him all of this in that one instance, he'd have been like, that kind of contradicts what you just said. Because you get what I'm saying? But it does, because we talked about willingness a little bit last episode. It depends. If you're willing, bro, you're just going to be able to deal with whatever came to you. Yeah. So
right. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's not as bad though, and it gets easier if you want to be with the woman and y'all mutually agreed that y'all wanted to have this child, and you know what I'm saying. Like it gets easier.
I definitely be having days where, like I feel like my dad light is like turned off. Like this week of work, I work Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So now I'm working from 6 at night to 6 in the morning. I get off, sleep probably till like 11. By that time, my girl up feeding the kids. 11, 12 o'clock, they up, they eat.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now it's time for me to eat. Now I gotta get a nap in before I go to work, so I won't be fucking smoked at work. So that's 3 days of work I'm about to go on, bro. Like I be feeling like I be trying to figure out how I can build the energy or be here more or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. Like that should be throwing me for a loop, bro. And that's why I really be on edge about my job, cause I just be like, bro, like, is it worth it? Like, is the money really worth like not being here for my kids and my lady for 3 days? But then like 3 days out the month, like this is sacrifice, bro. She's sacrificing what the kids put her through, and I'm sacrificing the time with my kids in order to build a better future for my family. You feel me? So
yeah, it's just about coming to that median point and finding that median within yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I went through that with the trucking shit, bro. I used to be going. I'm in a whole nother state for a couple days, like, and that was just for one kid though, and it was hard because I mean, me and Stephanie, we was first time parents, obviously, and she kind of knew like what I said. She's a better parent than me any day of the week.
Yeah, I see that shit all day.
But she handled it way better than I could have, but she still had her challenges because she's still going through just having a baby, and all of that. But it was just hard mentally for me knowing like, damn, it ain't much I can do except, you know what I mean, try to offer my advice over the phone. I can't physically be there to help you overnight. Like when he waking up in the middle of the night 5 times a night, when he in the daytime, like not trying to sleep and you ain't slept all night damn near. Like I can't be there because I'm at work. So I kind of had to come to a decision. Like once I found out I was having another kid, I was like, nah, I couldn't do this. Yeah, I gotta get like a set schedule. I gotta be closer to home. But to each his own in that though. I don't say that to say like that's what has to be done. Because to each his own and everybody's situation is different. But I definitely do thank God that I was able to, you know what I mean, come up off the road and kind of still be in the same position to help her out more. That shit is hard mentally.
Man, I got something really good I want to say, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until Wood come back because I want him to hear it. We just can't allow ourselves to be like flustered. Our situation is our situation. So
yeah,
would you good? Good.
Yeah, I'm straight, bro.
All right. So this is what I wanted to say, right? When you feel these times of like uncertainty, you have to rely on God, bro. Like we never us three, we never talked on religious spirituality. I'm much more spiritual than I am religious, right? Mm-hmm. But I have an understanding that God is not going to give you more than you can handle.
That's a fact.
We're the men in our family for a reason. Like, we're in the situation for a reason. We're able to provide and do what we can, however we do it, for a reason. So, as you feel times of uncertainty, like, a man's prayer is the strongest prayer ever. So imagine you feel times of uncertainty and you pray to whoever you pray to with your woman. Imagine the level of certainty that she would feel because you have conviction about the things that you're saying and you're praying over her. You're praying over your household. You're praying over your kids. That shit does something to the whole crib, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You spitting because my girl be definitely telling me to pray more and like I gotta get better at not just praying like when the clouds is dark. Yeah, and she get on me about that all the time. Like she'll check in with me like, "Yo, have you been praying?" But she be on that like way more, and I gotta get better at that. But I never prayed with somebody though, so like kind of tell me like how that work? Like, cause I ain't never did that. But what you saying definitely sound like it could help.
So how it works is you have to work on your relationship with God first. So whenever you have moments of silence, when you're on your way to work, like just have a conversation, right? Mm-hmm. And then build on that. Now, if it's something that you are obviously like if it's something that y'all need to work on at home, God, please help guide our keep our children safe, keep our household safe, and help me and Stephanie get through X, Y, and Z. Help Saint sleep better throughout the night. Help Sincere be a little bit, you know what I mean? Like it's the small things, and start by being thankful because we could be in a position where we're not able to do shit, and we have a whole nother issue. You feel me? Like I'm not saying the stuff that we complain about is not like, but it's not deeper. Real.
It definitely get deeper.
You get what I'm saying? So you have to like. We already have instances like we're blessed to be able to have each other to have these conversations in these spaces,
That's a fact.
but everybody doesn't have it.
Facts.
So
That's a fact.
what, you know what I mean? Like, we got to go outside and we're fighting. We're not fighting, but it's like we got to live, but you still have a way to live. You still have to like have some kind of faith. Faith don't come from nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And
I don't go to church, bro, but I believe
Nah, me neither.
somebody's watching over me. I'm not here for no reason.
Facts.
And
to the people that feel like they don't got.
Go ahead.
My fault, bro. I was just gonna say to the people that feel like they don't got nobody to reach out to, like that's why we starting this too, though. So don't feel like you can't reach out to us because we in this shit too. Shit, we go through our struggles too. You could definitely reach out to me. I'm sure Wood and Jahi wouldn't care either. Like,
that's a fact.
Shit, I don't want nobody out there feeling like they're alone in this shit.
And to piggyback off what Jahi was saying, like, bro, like, I pray in the weirdest times, bro. Like the weirdest physical times, bro. Like, I'll be at work, not doing nothing, bro, just walking around fixing my machine. I'm praying while I'm walking around. I'm in the gym, I'm repping shit. I'm praying while I'm working out, bro. I'm in the bathroom taking a shit. I might be praying in there, you feel me? But, like, I pray over my whole entire... I don't pray with my girl, but I pray for my whole family, bro. But it's at the weirdest times, like, and I feel like that's when I can be open with God, you feel me? And I can speak on whatever I need to speak on, whatever we need help with, or whatever I need help with. I don't feel like... It's not easy for everybody to pray, bro, because everybody don't believe in God. And if you don't believe... it's going to be hard, you know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure. I mean, well, my biggest rebuttal, and we're not making this a whole spirituality thing.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
If you believe you're here for a reason, and you believe you have a purpose in life, you believe in some kind of God.
Yeah.
Don't care what it is. And right. I'm challenging y'all, right? Over time, continue to work on your spirituality, your journey, but make it your time. Make it your conscious effort to pray with your woman at least once a week and watch how things progress for y'all.
I'm gonna try it tonight, man. No bullshit.
And if it don't flow, God ain't looking at you like, oh, this nigga don't know how to pray. Get in the fuck out of here. Facts. Like, it ain't like, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? It's like, get this nigga out of here. He fucking stumbling and shit. He
said he gonna get your prayer.
He high and he praying and shit over here. This nigga out of here. Corey.
Gave it to me like...
This nigga started 4 times. No,
but
man.
serious. Even if you're listening, right, and we're moving forward after this. If you're listening, I said this at the end of the last episode. Keep God in your life. Like, that's
fuck nigga.
Yo, I ain't lying though, dog. Like,
facts. Though.
All right,
nah,
all right. So, all right. Did anybody else have anything for that?
Nah, that was
nah, before we move off the dad level though, because I definitely just wanted to top it up, and it's gonna roll right into the, like, you know what I mean, the last section too. A dad, I feel like one thing I'm realizing now, like within this fatherhood shit, is like I'm not just a dad. I am just a dad to my kids, but like I'm the dad of the house, meaning like I gotta be the one to make sure that everything is in order. I feel like as though that's my job. I done deemed that on myself. Like, and I feel like as a man, that's probably what we all feel. Like, and I feel like that's also going into, like, being that super dad in a sense is willing to take on that weight of, all right, I got to make sure that all the kids are straight at night. Like, my girl is straight at night. Like, you got to be willing to put yourself last on that totem pole. My coworkers, Sean, again, told me, like, once he found out I was having another kid, he's like, oh, shit, so you moving to number 4 now. Meaning, like, your girl come first, sincere, saint, and then you. Like, you done moved to number 4 on your list. And you got to be willing to take that, though. Again, going back to that selflessness. Like, you got to be able to put everybody else in front of you. That shit is so important, man.
Without disregarding your own feelings and your own roller coasters that you going through in your life. Not saying you still on the totem pole. You're not off the totem pole. What you going through as a man matters too. But
facts.
as a man and as a dad, you just gotta put yourself last, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Facts.
As a real man, you feel me, and as a real dad, because it's dads that's at the top of the totem pole and everybody else is underneath.
Yeah, nah. I can't live like that. I just within myself, I can't do that. I can't put everybody else in my crib above. I mean, me above them.
It's a dad that's gonna grab that PS. It's a dad that's gonna go grab that PS5 before he grabs them diapers.
Yeah, that's a fact. It is. It's somebody out there.
Something as simple as that. You feel me? Yeah. What you were saying, No Jahi, I see you over there cooking.
So say you all right, you have another child. Now you're the fourth most important person in your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that since that happens that you're neglected? Like, you feel like some things are neglected, like your emotional support or like your emotional like availability. Like, you can't even be stuck in your emotions too much because you got so much other things to like take care of.
Yeah,
sometimes I do feel like that.
What does that do to you? What does that do to you? Like, maybe over time, you get what I'm saying?
Sometimes I burn out from that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what the determining factor is in that shit, in that statement that you just made, that question you just asked? Mm-hmm. Well, for us, I would feel like if you in the house with your partner and y'all together is your partner, bro. If your partner is just shut off to your emotional mishaps and what the fuck you going through as a man, and they don't care or they act like what they got going on is way more important than what you got going on, then it's going to be an issue. You feel me? You're going to burn out, or you're going to crash out, or you're going to feel like you don't matter. You know what I mean? But if you dealing with somebody that's open and you could come talk to them like, babe, they fucked me up at work today, man. Like, this was going through right here. I'm worried about these bills, or I'm worried about, damn, we got to pay this tuition on Monday. And you feel me? Like, this is somebody that you could come to and talk to, bro. If you don't have that, then you're going to go through a lot, bro, as a father and as a man and as a husband or as a boyfriend or as a baby dad. You know what I mean? If you don't have that one, it don't even got to be your wife or your girl or your baby mom. It could be your mom. You just got to have that somebody that you could vent to, you know what I mean? Because we as men, like, we have a tendency of bottling shit up, bro, because we men. Are we going to be all right? Are we going to shake it off? Are we going to go get a therapist, bro? Like, because that shit matters, bro. That shit'll draw you somewhere where you never even thought you could go. You know what I mean? That shit'll have you think about shit that you never thought about before. Not saying
that boy spitting. Go ahead, boy.
I'm just saying, bro. That shit matters, bro. Having somebody matters, bro. People think I'm good by myself or I don't need nobody. That shit is childish, bro. Like, as a human being, we all need somebody, bro. We need somebody.
And I say I burn out, but like I don't want to like put Stephanie down in that because she definitely, even though I just told her about my totem pole, she like, well, you come first on my totem pole, so like I appreciate that, but even as a man, I kind of like push that to the side because I'm so focused on like making sure everybody is straight. Like, I kind of get tunnel vision in that, and that's why I was telling y'all earlier. I actually apologized to her because I get a little too focused on that. But she definitely helped. But it's like you gotta be open-minded to everything else. I think, like I said, I get too focused on making sure everybody's straight. Sometimes I forget about myself in that instance.
I feel like for me, right, over time I've been able to be a little bit more emotionally aware, and knowing that like my woman is different, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm feeling away, and I'm different, so if I'm feeling away, my emotions are conveyed on my face. You get what I'm saying? But she ain't always the one to be like, well, what's wrong with you? You have to have ways for yourself to handle that. Whether it's going to the gym, you read, you pray, you still talk to people. The one thing that I do have a leg up on, I guess like the normal person, is that I communicate with people on a daily basis. Like, I interact with so many people that I'm naturally having therapy sessions with people. You get what I'm saying? Like, things naturally flow in conversation in the barbershop all the time. Yeah. So that has been a level of like emotional like support for me, including my partner, because it's not nothing we can't talk about. But as a man, you're not going to always you're not gonna always have that. And we'll be lying if we would sit here and say we could talk to our woman about everything.
Can't do that.
No.
Not saying can't, because you can, but I don't want to. No matter how bad that sounds, like I don't want to.
I mean, if I'm wrong, just let me know.
Nah, bro, you're not wrong, because it's a simple fact to where if you speak to your woman about everything, at some point you're gonna feel like you making your burdens hers. And that's not what you want as a man or as a father, because now the whole household carrying this weight that you carrying around.
I guarantee you, one of our women would be like, "Well, you can tell me everything," but
that one right there.
Internally, I don't think I know it's certain thing. Like, you know, everybody keeps certain things close to their jacket, right?
Yeah.
So I feel them, I understand them, but it's just some things that I hate the kind of thing as a man thing, but it's like as a man,
right?
Stop
everything
bitching.
Just ain't. You get what I'm saying? That's still a thing. It's still a thing. Yeah. Like,
stop bitching.
But that is something that we probably do got to work on, though, because if they telling us that we can talk to them, we gotta test their hand and see, you know what I mean, if we really can.
That's true too.
Because I know for me, that's something I got to work on. Me and Stephanie talk about it all the time. I get overwhelmed like shit at home, bro. It can be chaos in my house on a daily, on a fucking Wednesday at 7:00 at night. Sincere screaming. And he just a loud talker, running around like he got so much energy. Saint now here, and we trying to keep him quiet to like make sure he can get some sleep. I get overwhelmed in that shit, and sometimes I just shut down. Like I don't want to talk to nobody in my house, and that's not good long term. Cause then my girl, she take it as like, oh, I'm mad at them, and I gotta figure out my own way to like convey to her like what I'm really feeling, without making it seem like
they're getting on your nerves.
Right. Sometimes you need a moment though. Like
everybody need a moment, but it is them getting on your nerves.
Yeah, it's them getting on my nerves.
You need to be able to say y'all getting on my nerves without nobody feeling there.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's
give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
My girl tell me this shit all the time, bro. Man, y'all getting the fuck on my nerves. Man, you getting on my nerves too.
And get like that. That's the reality.
It don't gotta be no argument. It don't gotta be no argument. It don't gotta be no issue. I still love you, but y'all getting the fuck on my nerves. Like I cook that work. I come home, everybody crying. You got attitude because they crying. Y'all about to make me cry, motherfucker.
This is the realities. This is the realities that we go through on the regular, bro. I don't want nobody that's watching this shit to think that it's all peachy and shit at home every day. Because it's not.
It ain't. But you need to be, like I said, you need to be able to say what you say, mean what you say, without nobody taking it personal. Like, it's not nothing personal. Just because you're getting on my nerves or because I need 5 or 10 minutes to myself don't mean that I don't want my family.
Right, that I love y'all any less. Like,
yeah, I don't love y'all no less. You know what I mean?
And I feel like they get on. I feel like for somebody to get on your nerves, the more that somebody can get on your nerves so easily, I think that also correlates with the level of love that you got for that person.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody get on my nerves like Sincere. That boy would piss me off so crazy. But I just love him so much, and I feel like because I got so much love and like what I want for him, that's why I'm so easily pissed off when he just on some other shit.
Yeah.
This is good. This is really good. We got more topics. Let's talk about one more thing before we go, right? So we obviously talked about emotional availability. Let's talk about finding time for self-care. Finding time for self-care as a parent. How important is that? How do you prioritize it in your household? If you do. If you don't, let's talk about ways to kind of implement it so we can help the next person.
Now that shit not easy. Now I do want to ask y'all because I thought about this the other day. I wanted to ask y'all because y'all got daughters. Well, Jahi, you got a daughter and a son. So now let's use our oldest kids as an example. Wood, Lennox, Jahi, 7. Do either one of them got like a favorite parent?
Yeah, damn right.
Who the favorite parent?
He talking about them, right?
Who the favorite parent?
Naya.
All right. So, like, for Jahi, how about you?
I think it depends on the situation. Like,
I get that.
what is she trying to get out of the parent?
Okay. She already at that stage, yeah.
Yeah.
So like I feel like with that already make it harder to get some self-care, because when that favor, I know for me, like when Sincere is like more so favoriting Stephanie, because he go back and forth depending on like who then did what for him.
Mm-hmm.
When he favoring Stephanie, if she leave, he gonna make it harder on me. Whereas like if he favoring me when I leave, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a little easier for her because she can win him over easier than I can. I gotta go jump through hoops and like get him like back on me. But
See,
for
Lennox breastfed.
Okay.
Nia did shit like walk around with her under her shirt, holding her in her shirt, shit like as a baby. You feel me? So that's the first thing she wakes up, Mom. So when she opened her eyes, first word she say, Mom, where Mom?
Yeah.
I walked out the room this morning. She seen me first. Hey, Dad, where Mom? Like, good morning. Damn.
like mentally, did that ever like fuck with you though?
Nah, because I know she loved me. She still showed me love. Like, it was a point in her, like, early, probably like when right before she turned 1. Like, bro, she wasn't fucking with me. Like, I'll pick her up. She wouldn't cry or nothing, but she like turning to look for her mom. Like, I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck? But that's how she eat. Like, that's where she eat. So I couldn't get mad, but now, like, it don't bother me no more, bro. She love me. She show me love. She make sure she show me if I'm leaving for work. She see me getting my shit on, put my book bag on. I'm about to leave. She right come up to me, give me a hug. Love you, Dad. You going to work? Love you, Dad. You don't even know what love is, but you know you love me. You feel me? So
I feel you.
Self-care is like when they tell you in the hospital, even if the baby is crying, put the baby down and walk away.
Walk away.
Even if it's for 5 minutes, give yourself that time to go outside, get some fresh air. Don't leave your kid in the house by themselves. But like, go do something to the point where you're able to hear yourself think.
Yeah.
And then come back and revisit the situation. It gets better than that, but still, like, that's kind of like the surface level. Like,
so let's branch off into this. How important is creating what's the word we using? The specific word we using for this topic?
I think we just use self-care.
How important is creating self-care for your partner?
Oh, it's equally important.
Yeah, how important is that? Important. How important is knowing or identifying when your partner needs a break and when they need to take 5 minutes? Let me take over, babe. Go ahead. I got this. I'm gonna do these dishes this time, or you feel me? Go ahead, go take your shower. You feel me? Do whatever.
Yeah.
That shit is important, bro. That shit matters. Identifying and knowing when your partner is overwhelmed with the household, it's very important, bro.
Facts. I be trying to be conscious of that. Like, and I feel like I didn't even ran into an instance where, especially like when she was pregnant, because again, Sincere got mad energy, bro. Like I want y'all to see him on a fucking regular day, like on a full day. Like, this boy is like unbelievably like turned up, and sometimes it's too much. But like when she's pregnant, again, he's a mama's boy, so like he want to be all up on her. He rough. He want to jump on her because that's how they play when she's not pregnant. And like I said, sometimes I would overdo that and I would give her a break. She told me like she wouldn't really want a break. So it's like you kind of I had to learn. You gotta force it, but at the same time, like she would tell me that she wouldn't want that. So I feel like I had to listen to her.
Yeah, respect what she wants.
Yeah, even though I feel like you need a break because I would want a break. She told me that's not fair to her. I can't base what I would want off of like, you know what I mean, doing for her. So I definitely think we got to think about it at that point too.
Slippery slope, because I was just about to say pay attention to the signs because everybody isn't going to vocalize when they actually need a break. So if you pay attention to the signs and you just naturally give your partner a break, like you ain't even got to say it. Yo, I'm going to take the kids. How about you just go, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And us as being the men of our household, we can completely control that. But even if they make it hard, like, oh, what you mean? I'll give you my kids and go upstairs for an hour or go take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, they'll catch on to the fact that you're actually trying to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no more topics. with that being said, this is episode 2 of the Fatherhood Forward podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate y'all and can't wait to see y'all for episode 3.
Yes, sir. We back at it again next week.
Ciao.